Hello there, you're listening to the Sort Yourself Out podcast. This week, I'm sharing 10 easy ways you can feel better about yourself and squeeze more well-being into your day. I'm your host, Janine Hunt, natural health therapist for over 30 years, hypnotherapist, lifelong learner, and student of the Ageless Wisdom. Here on the Sort Yourself Out podcast and in my Better Than Happy Zone membership, I teach powerful top-down techniques and practices so that you can master your mind and emotions, free yourself of what's holding you back, expand your consciousness, and nourish your soul. So let's get started. Well, hello there, and thank you so much for joining me today. This week, we've got a short and sweet episode, and we're discussing 10 easy ways you can feel better about yourself and squeeze more well-being into your day. They're simple, they're free, they're uplifting. Do one or two, and you'll feel the benefit for sure. Do them all, and you'll transform your life with precious moments that add up to a life of joy and well-being. So let's get started. My first tip: before you get out of bed, set your tone for your day by expressing love and appreciation for yourself. Say to yourself, "Janine, I love you. You are a magnificent being," or something along those lines, substituting your own name, of course. Just make sure it's nice and loving. A little self-love is a great way to start your day. Tip number 2, still in bed, set your intention for the day and mentally extend your good wishes into the day ahead. You can take a moment to visualize how wonderful it will be, how things will work out beautifully for you and unfold with ease and grace. Energy follows thought, so it's important to energize thoughts that will bring you good things. Tip number 3, as you go about your day, count your blessings and feel gratitude for all the good stuff, the lovely people, the wonderful conditions you have in your life. What you focus on grows and multiplies, so recognize all the goodness you already have in your life. And tip number 4, this is a bit like the last one, but related to your aspirations in the world. Acknowledge your wins. Take the time to notice when you make progress, no matter how small it may seem. Just take a moment to give yourself a pat on the back. So often we are focused on our own shortcomings and all of the stuff that we don't like about ourselves. So turn that around now. Remember, focus on the good and it will grow. Tip 5, share the love in your heart. Tell someone how much you appreciate them. Think about how much it lifts your spirit when someone says something like that to you. The neat thing here is that this is a double whammy, as you will feel great too as you share your love with others. Tip number 6, appreciate the beauty of nature around you. Take it in, smell the flowers, marvel at its awe-inspiring gorgeousness and the perfection of how it serves us. Indeed, recognition of beauty wherever we find it feeds the soul. So don't let it pass by you unnoticed. Drink it in and allow it to raise your spirits. Tip number 7, treat yourself. Do something that brings you joy. Allow yourself that pleasure. So you might eat that piece of chocolate, call that friend, snuggle up with a book, or soak in the bath. Give yourself the me time you need to replenish and fortify yourself. Tip number 8, put on some music you love and dance around a bit. Get those feel-good endorphins flowing. Seriously, even just a few minutes of this will lift your mood and get your body feeling better for the movement. This sounds so simple, but don't underestimate its power. The music does you good, and the endorphins are so uplifting and exhilarating. Tip number 9. Take a moment several times throughout the day to pause and remember who you are. A divine being in your cute little animal body. Helena Blavatsky said that man is an animal plus a god. Get in touch regularly with that higher part of yourself, and increasingly it will flow through you, creating more good in your life. And that inflow will help you respect, look after, and heal your animal. And tip number 10, do my inner smile guided meditation. It only takes 5 minutes to do, but boy, does it rev up a feeling of love and joy. And just as nice, you share that feeling out in the world. So you are contributing to the upliftment of others and the planet. Nice. You can download my Inner Smile meditation at theinspirationcloud.com/SYO77. And I'll put a link in the show notes. That's theinspirationcloud.com/SYO77. And those are the numbers 77. It's totally free and really good for squeezing a little more well-being juice into your day. I like to do it at the beginning of my day because it just really sets the tone for the day and sends me out there in a nice high mood. Okay, there you have it. My 10 tips. Like I said, short and sweet. I hope you'll try out some or all of these techniques to feel better in yourself and to really uplift your well-being. Thanks so much for listening and spending your time with me today. I really do appreciate it. So take care, and I'll see you next week. Bye for now. Thanks so much for listening and for sharing this podcast and for subscribing and leaving me a lovely 5-star review on iTunes. Those things really help to get the podcast out there so that it can serve more people. If you have any questions or would like me to address a certain topic, I'd love to hear from you. You can email me at info@theinspirationcloud.com. Thanks again, and I'll see you next week.